There's a couple different numbers in the class, but you can really tell the difference between what we call pro twins and the super light by either they've got white numbers or black numbers. It's pretty easy.
You're lucky you can see the numbers at all. I can't see them.
Orange backboards for anyone who's visually impaired.
Okay, so we're about ready for the start.
Lights on.
And we are go. And
good start. Looks pretty.
Kamanau got a great start there. In fact, brilliant start.
Clean start from everyone. It's lovely to see.
I'll tell you what, though, who's that right around the outside there? Was that Luke Ryder? Oh, no, hang on. It was Jeff Irving right around the outside there in the Kawasaki.
Ninja's ready to go. Lights on.
And through
looking for a long time, and off they go. All away cleanly. The front row, all line of stern going into turn one. Billy sweeps across to the outside. Nathan Finlay into second, around the outside. Blaine lets the brakes off, round the outside. Oh, as the intermediate field rounds turn four into the dipper. We've got an amazing race.
Okay, it's going to be virtually difficult to commentate, but we've got Campenhow at the front, Paul Hammond in there, Paul Bergman. I'll tell you who's really taken a bath on that one, and that was
Scott Finlay back to fourth.
Scott Finlay, yeah, he's back in about sixth position at the moment, so he's really been hammered off the start line, I should say. Oh no, he's still hanging down in fifth.
I think Paul Bergman, he's back to about fifth. He's dropped a couple, but he's looking. I think him and Scott Finlay will be battling for this class lead.
Okay, Billy Fuller's still got the lead in the Ninjas.
Nathan follows her in second. And looks like Blaine there in maybe third or fourth. Maybe third or fourth as they come up the hill. Into the sweeper, Billy's got a bit of a lead over the rest of the Ninjas out there.
So go back to the front, and they're still Campenhow on the front.
Round the outside. Whoa, he's going to make that stick the flip-flop in the inside of turn three. Well done. What a move.
Yeah.
What a move.
Luke Ryder had the fastest opening lap.
Billy's gone. Billy is gone in the 400s. The battle is for second between Nathan Finlay, Blaine Pighthummer, and Sean White. Side by side as they go into turn one. Looks like Campenhout still in the lead. Scotty Finlay still back there in fourth, but still the quickest of the pro twins by the looks.
They head down there towards Dale ITM.
Luke Ryder and Paul Hammond still in the second and third place.
Okay, actually you got Luke Ryder, up in the second place, and he's got past Paul Hammond. I tell you what, Luke Ryder is chasing hard after Nick Campenhout and closing dramatically quickly.
Yep.
Here he comes down.
Great, Campenhout. Oh, it looks like Paul Hammond takes the lead round the outside into turn one. Yeah. Campenhout back off, lets the brakes off. They're side by side as they go. He gets his nose pinched off, has to roll out of it.
Okay.
As they come out of turn one.
So so Hammond on the Aprilia takes the lead as they go down under the bridge, and through the up and over they go, and is Campenhout chasing down on Hammond now really hard as they head down towards the Golden Homes hairpin, but the scrap in behind it between Luke Ryder and Scott Finlay is really heating up, and that looks like Finlay down the inside of Ryder. And then as they come up over the top of the hill now, it will be Bergman there in fifth position, just trying to get back onto terms with the guys in front. But look at the scrap going on here for second and third position there. Sorry, third and fourth position. Absolutely hammering each other. That's Ryder and Finlay. They're swapping places going down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. Who's going to be in there first? Looking at the back of the bike, I can't tell who is who. They're going through.
Still holding their place. Luke Ryder just holding them off. Paul Hammond, mate, he is very impressive this race.
Yep. He certainly is. He's opened up a huge gap.
His lead. It's a good lap keep up. Nick Campenhout right 1.7 behind. There's a lap right between them that might probably slide both of them.
So down into turn one goes the fifth, sixth, and seventh place, and that was Bergman, Parker, and Munt.
There's a lot of lappers here, and I think if you look at Scotty Finlay here in fourth and Paul Bergman, that gap is closing up between them.
We got somebody off here.
Outside, I think it's right down to turn three again.
Yep.
We got one on the outside turn four, and they're getting themselves going.
Looks like it might have been one of the first-time riders because they look like they got the coat on.
Safety-ish rejoin.
Okay, it's up over the hill and down into the Porsche dipper. Now I've lost our lead. Oh no, hang on, here we are. Here we go. So now where's Scott Finley there now? And Luke Ryder have got together by the looks of things.
Bergman going to the bottom corner at the moment.
Yep, there's Campenhauer behind him.
Still keeping tabs on them as they come over the out of the last corner. Still tabs there, but it's definitely quite a big lead. And Luke Ryder, Scott Finley, and it looks like Bergman's in there as well. He is with 3 of them battling for the 3rd place here, and Bergman and Finley for the lead of that protein class.
Campenhauer through.
Oh, they're side by side across the line. Scotty Finley, Paul Bergman on the brakes, sets it off, swoops in there on the inside, and his nose is going to get clean cut off there. Good race between the breathing, though, that's for sure.
Yep. So heading down under the bridge for the 5th time. 5th time. It is Hammond from Campenhauer, Luke Ryder, Scott Finley, Paul Bergman. I'm just trying to pick up, and then we go back to the Carl Cox race, and Billy Fuller there leading Brett Butler, actually Blaine Pyarama in her race, because they've got a post-classic bike in the middle there from Sean White as well.
Oh, I think we've lost Nathan Finlay. Out of 2nd in the Ninja Cup, mate. Every point is so valuable.
Oh, what's down? Hang on, where's Bergman going?
Off he goes.
Yeah.
He's doing a bit of grass tracking.
Oh, he's in the sand pit there. Somebody.
Taking after Billy Fuller and driving his tractor out there.
Somebody give that man a bucket and spade.
Kicks himself in the head as he rejoins the track. Big mistake from Paul Bergman. He was riding a great race there.
Yeah.
Battling for the leading class, but that's obviously going to take him out of win contention there. It looks like he'll still be on the podium for that Pro 2 class. Paul Hammond and Campenhauer, still the gap is quite reasonable.
1.3 seconds.
Lost about a second that lap, Paul Hammond. So there's still a race to be had here, that's for sure.
Okay, there's this big bun fight going on back here as they're coming up the hill. Who's this pair? Just trying to pick them up as they come across the stripe. This will be Munt and Irving by the looks of things.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yep.
One. Sean Parker here 2nd in the Pro 2 class. It's a great ride by Sean. Paul Bergman back to 3rd. Still carrying on with race though, which is lovely to see. Billy Fuller leads the Ninja Cup. We've seen a few times before. Twins in the way, and Blaine Pyarama into 2nd. Last lap. Oh, Sean White just getting through the lap traffic. Blaine very decisive. Hopefully we see more get through out the other side.
There's some desperate dives back in the pack here. Okay, so up there, we're looking for there's Paul Bergman a little bit further.
Coming across.
Here they come.
Ninjas coming up the straight and out of the last corner. We have our race leaders coming pretty soon. Looks like Paul Bergman still got a bit of a lead, but it's closing. It's closing. The white flag is out. The checkered flagging. And
there it goes.
Well done.
From Campenhauer, 1.5 seconds behind. So he's got the gap out and he managed it. Scott Finley comes through in 3rd.
That is 3rd overall and 1st for the class. So Sean Parker does take 2nd. Just went for Paul Bergman, and there he is. Takes 3rd across the line.
Okay, so then we go back to Bergman from. So next one through will be Jeff Irving.
So we'll move on the line, but we look for the first of the 400s. Should be Billy Fuller this year. Flies across for another race win. Well ridden by Billy Fuller. 2nd place is going to be a whole lot more interesting as we come up the hill. The 2 of them side by side. Looks like Blaine Pyarama's lost it on the line, and it's Sean White that gets 2nd. Blaine Pyarama misses out by millimetres. Michael Robinson was in there. We didn't even see across the line, and the 3 of them for 2nd, just covered by a 10th for 2nd. Sean White getting 2nd across the line with Michael Robinson in 3rd, and Blaine Pyarama in 4th. What a ride by those 2 to get ahead of Blaine on the last lap. Blaine bitterly disappointed, looking for his first podium this weekend. Had to slip off 2 steps on the podium. Looked like he had it sewn up with 1 lap to go, but that lap traffic just causing an absolute nuisance on that last lap.
There you go. Okay, so where are we now? We're at 2. Let's have a look. We're up to Carl Cox Motorsport Cup again, the Highest Cup.
Yeah, looks like we've lost Nathan Finlay out there with a couple laps to go, and Kieran Mears. So unfortunate for those guys, especially Carl Cox runners, to miss out on so many points. With every race counting for a whole lot, 75 points for a race win. So you miss out on one of those, and it's pretty hard to come back from. in the battle for the hair dye. I think Nathan and Blaine both had a DNF today, so almost cancelling each other out. It'll be very interesting to see you in the points as they leave the track today.
Cool.